in 2005, I commissioned in 2001, and was moving from my first assignment as an officer to my second, which was with an intelligence community partnership in Washington, D.C. And that job it was a top secret SCI position. And as I moved there, my then wife decided to stay in Los Angeles, and we were moving through a divorce. I was angry. I was staying up late, arguing with my then wife. I was obviously in the middle of a move, in the middle of a new job, in the middle of all these new things, while going through a lot of stress at home as well. And there wasn't a safe place where I was going. I'd come into work and it was obviously stressful, but I'd go home and there was nobody there. And then what was there was still this constant bickering back and forth with my then wife. And so that wasn't okay, and I knew I wasn't dealing with it well. But luckily I had a great conversation with my supervisor when I got there. He understood what I was doing, he understood what I was going through, and we had the opportunity to talk a lot, and a lot of it came down to my behavior and how what was going on with my then wife was affecting me. And it was affecting my work, and it wasn't okay. And it was he then that suggested at some point that I needed to get help because he realized that I wasn't working through it well on my own. We were both very aware of the fact that I was in a top secret TSSCI program, and we weren't sure what me saying I needed to get help and counseling and external support would be. And we walked down the hall and found our security manager who was running all of our classification programs and asked him what we were supposed to do, like what's the proper method to move forward on this. And what he said was that not only is it a yes, it's an absolute yes, in that getting help and doing the right thing is what we want in people who have clearances. That getting yourself better is responsible behavior, that is what we need to encourage in people. And so he said, go get help, go do these things, go do what you need to do to be well. And with the support of my supervisor, with the support of the security manager, I went and at the time I used the Air Force One source, was the first people I contacted, and was able to go and talk to someone and work through it and actually understand what I was going through and work through so that I was moving forward versus just beating my head against the wall all the time sitting in my office. And that was it. And it was that easy, and maintained my clearance, maintained my TSSCI, and was able to go forward from there and continue on not only as a military member, but as a healthy human being and move into a much better place for myself, which ultimately, at the end of it, I have done. Obviously, I had my TSSCI. I left there. I was promoted to major from there, promoted to lieutenant colonel from there. I have been a squadron commander. I'm now the deputy group commander. And all those things are because of the fact I got help. That without that, I probably wouldn't have survived that first assignment. It wouldn't have happened, whether it be because of my career or whatever else. But I don't know that I personally would be here if I hadn't gotten help.